How's it going, y'all? Rowdy Riles back with another video. Today we are coming at you with some more Members First retro card action. We have DAKEN, Dark Avengers Wolverine. He's right here out of the box. So yeah, with all that being said, let's just get straight into the video because I already filmed it when I'm filming this. Taking a look at the front of the box, as you can see at the top, it says Marvel Legends #1 with DAKEN there in the corner. Dark Avengers, comic accessory, DAKEN Wolverine. And I guess I'm finishing the Dark Avengers because I already have most of them anyway, so... On the back, it says Marvel Legends series at the top. We get the rest of the wave. Banshee Rom, Ultimate Miles Morales, Ultimate Iron Man, Adam Warlock, and this figure, DAKEN Wolverine. We get a comic book cover and a blurb. In Dark Avengers #1, the mutant assassin DAKEN is recruited to impersonate his father, Wolverine, in Norman Osborn's Dark Avengers. So with all of that being said, let's get this bad boy open. Look at that smile. That winning smile. You see, I can be non-destructive when I choose to be, because he is free and his cardboard is intact. Although I do not know why I'm suddenly Russian. I do not know, comrade. Just kidding, I'm not Russian, so yeah, I'm not. So here is our Marvel Legends Dark Avengers DAKEN Wolverine out of the box, and he's pretty cool. I'm glad I picked him up. I was kind of hesitant because I was like, eh. It's almost like the Sunfire body. They don't have all the articulation you'd want, but the butterfly joints work well. His legs work well, obviously, so you know, not a bad figure. That head sculpt is nice. He does come with another one as well, and he's wearing a brown suit because he was pretending to be Wolverine, and you can see he's got the brown boots down there. And one of those claws that he has on has 3, and one of them is coming out from under his wrist, and then the other one that he has on has 2, and like I said, he was pretending to be Wolverine, so I guess he was just like, I'm gonna run around with 2, and just maybe no one will notice the difference. So that's pretty interesting. But what can I say about the design? It's just the brown suit for Wolverine, except DAKEN is wearing it, and then he's got his tribal tattoo on his arm, and of course those different types of claws. But the paint is very nice. I don't see, well, there is one error on his shoulder. I've got like a little bit of flesh tone exposed, and I think that's the color that the plastic was cast in. So it missed a little chip there on the right shoulder. Can't really see it from this angle, and that's okay. But that sculpt, like I said, is very nice. It's very Wolverine-esque. You could probably put it on a Wolverine body and pass it off as Logan, and no one would know the difference if you didn't know. But yeah, overall, really cool looking figure. I'm not horribly upset I got him. So definitely gonna finish off the Dark Avengers when I can. I'll have to, hopefully they just do a Dark Avengers Hawkeye, which is Bullseye, and then eventually I'll get my evil Captain Marvel, Warbird, whatever it is, from Big Bad Toy Store, and then I would just need, I don't know, because I'll show them in comparison to what I have already, but Sentry. I need Sentry. Checking out his height, DAKEN stands at about 6 inches. Literally just about 6 inches. I guess we can just... Hold on, I want to make sure that my sound is working before I do this. Alright, so we can get into articulation. Starting at the head, it goes forward that far, backward that far, so that's actually pretty good for that. Forward, backward, shoulders come up almost to a Y, so over 90 degrees. That's pretty... They've been doing really good with those shoulder joints lately. I don't know what they're doing. Butterflies as well go back pretty far. Pinless double elbows, which are very smooth. I don't have any issues. We got an ab crunch, so it only goes... And that's the problem that I saw with this body, was it just has an ab crunch. So it only goes forward that far and back that far, which is not enough in my opinion. But you can hear that clicking in there. Leg comes forward that far to the side. Doesn't really go back because the butt gets in the way. He can kick his own butt. We got a thigh cut. Oh, boot cut. Oh, there is a boot cut. It's just very tight. And then rockers. So you can definitely get him in Wolverine poses with these limbs that we have. You know, there's basic let's go pose right there. I don't know exactly like how low he can go because he doesn't have drop down hips, and that definitely helps facilitate getting down in lower poses. So I don't know, but yeah, cool figure. Daken's, I don't know much about him other than he's Wolverine's kid. First, for accessories, we get this Dark Avengers comic book because this is the mini comic wave. Unfortunately, they could have just given us more hands, but instead we got this for whatever reason. So I'll use it for photography for this one picture, and then I'll just stash it away and never use it again, unfortunately. But it is what it is. We got this. And then we got the other hand with the claw coming out from under his hand. Because like I said, he has one that has 2 and one that has 3, and that's because he was pretending to be Wolverine. Like, if they didn't give us a mini comic, they could have given us 2 hands that had 2 claws. And then he has a hand to hold the comic book, which is nice to have a non-clawed Wolverine hand or whatever. But like, I would have much rather had another non-3-clawed hand to make him pretending to be Wolverine with that. So, you know, but oof. We did get one more accessory. We get this head sculpt of Daken, which is pretty nice. Nicely painted. He's got a little snarl going on there. He's got a mohawk with just some black paint, but it's very nice. I don't have any problems with it. He's got some green eyes. So yeah, that is Daken's accessories. Let's see how close we can get. Whoa. I think the problem with the focus in my last couple videos was because A, I didn't have my light bright enough, and B, the Max Spider-Man and that Miles Morales figure are both very dark. Like, it's a dark red and dark blue on the Max Spider-Man, and it's, you know, black and red on Miles, so it was just hard to detect without enough light. So I fixed that problem. So hopefully my focus stays accurate and thorough throughout this video. I don't know. First of all, here's Daken next to the only 3 that I got from the mini comic wave. And here's their little comics as well together. So we've got Miles, Daken, and Adam Warlock, all from their respective issues: Dark Avengers, Ultimate Spider-Man, and Infinity Gauntlet. Next up, here he is with regular Warbird and his dad, Wolverine. So, of course, I had to put him in the video in the not brown and orange, but bright orange and yellow from Secret Wars, John Byrne. So I meant Jim Shooter, not John Byrne. That was an accident. It's late. It's like 2:30 right now. Here he is next to Rowdy Riles and Ki-Adi-Mundi. I feel like these 3 would get along. Pandora, a werewolf, and Daken, like, they'd probably be chilling. There he goes. Here he is with some Lightning Collection Street Fighter stuff. And lastly, here is Daken with Jada Toys, Chun-Li, and CT Toys Wolverine, who I'm now wishing I had the brown suit version of. So with all that being said, y'all, Daken, I was unsure of, but he's pretty cool. It does make me want to finish out the Dark Avengers team, which is, it is what it is. We have almost all of them. I just probably need a Hawkeye, and I think I ordered Sentry already, so yeah, it is what it is. Daken's really cool. If you guys think this video is really cool, smash like, hit subscribe if you're not subscribed, become a member so you get to see videos like this early before other people, because this, if you're seeing this after it's gone up for members, you missed out on being one of the first people to see it, which is okay. Comment down below. Let me know if you passed on this figure, if you grabbed him, if you've read Dark Avengers, how your day is going. Just say hey. Do all that stuff. Keep your head up. Stay brave. I love you. Be kind to your local LGBTQ community. I will see you next time, and bye-bye.